HA9L
500.
KY4M.
KY jelly. 4N or M?
HA9L.
M is in mother.
M.
Let me get one more.
KY4
Let me get one more.
KY4M.
You need
Haggled.
some
Kim.
KY for your
Oh,
mother.
come on. I don't even have Eden on this file.
What?
Locked? What?
Hey, got a little baby.
What is the? Did you guys start with a sweet mustache that makes you
Yes.
look like?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, what's that about?
They
I
added,
love that.
They added new helmets or whatever. Or
I thought it was
headpieces.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bandage at first, then I realized it's like a platinum blonde mustache.
They
Yeah.
actually added like 40 styles or some shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what would really bring me back is if they added Harry Styles. Former
Yeah.
I
One
play this
Direction
every
member.
day.
They should bring Harry Styles back. By the way, I'm like kind of cheating on this run because I'm playing co-op with Jess.
Dude, that's not cheating. That's like,
it makes
you
it a
have
little
That's
harder,
actually
Providing
giving yourself.
entertainment.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it makes it a little harder, maybe.
Well, I have full faith, honestly.
I thought you were
But
gonna say I
that's-
have full face.
Yeah.
I've got a face full of cum right now.
I don't like relying on other people
And
not to
it's-
get
yeah.
hit when I play Isaac.
Call that full face in the industry.
Yeah,
Full
that's a facial right there.
We did not lose our streak, guys. Calm your tits. We're just doing a random Isaac run because we don't have Eden unlocked on any file but our streak file.
Mm-hmm.
If you
'Cause-
start a Judas run in co-op, do you get a half a heart each?
You can't pull a character out without 2 hearts.
Is that the case?
So you
pretty
just can't
sure.
play co-op as Judas?
That's
No.
partly why I said
I didn't even think about it, honestly. I didn't really, didn't cross my mind.
You guys play the Afterbirth co-op though. I know you did with Kate, right?
Yeah, we probably played like at least 40 hours of Anti-Birth co-op. Like that is actually really good.
It is really good. It's way different than it works like you would think co-op would work rather than
Yeah.
having a baby
Yeah.
steal your life.
Dude, is
So-
there a slang
That's what babies do. Anyway, go on. Yes.
They're parasites.
Oh,
on a spiritual and financial level?
Mhm.
Physically
Yeah,
as
also
well.
physically,
They steal
yeah.
your energy.
Dude, I think about this still almost every day, like how
Wear a
metal,
condom.
metal the human race is. I mean,
Yeah, you should think about that every day as well. Yeah. No,
I feel like when I was a kid, it was different because we weren't quite at this level of like possible cyber dystopia. When I was a kid, it was like, yeah, babies drink boob milk, no big deal.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, that feels like an artifice of an analog age. It's
Yeah.
like your baby gets born, there's no like baby soylent. You just let it bite your nipple and suck the juice out of your chest.
that's
Well, I
what
mean,
other
there is,
animals
though.
do. That's what other like cows.
Yeah,
and
but that's crazy.
It's a
Yeah.
defining trait of being a mammal. Even
that's
dolphins
the
have milk.
That's the best way to naturally give them nutrients. Like you can't just give them cow milk when they come out. That doesn't work.
I'm with you, but it's like the mother is a nutrient paste dispenser for her
Yeah.
own child.
Pretty
White
much.
goes in, white comes out.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yep. Dude, that's the least weird. Like, that's not even on the realm of weird for pregnancy. Okay, there's way crazier
I can
stuff.
imagine.
We
What's
won't
with
even
the
go
pickles?
into it.
Why do so many ladies like pickles when they're pregnant? What's that about?
Lisa
Pickles and ice
doesn't.
cream.
Lisa likes pickles when she's not pregnant, and then
Ah.
now she doesn't like them when she's pregnant.
It's a toggle switch.
Mm.
Pregnancy flips
Right,
your
yeah.
pickle
Right, yeah.
preference the other way.
When you
I
get
see.
pregnant, it basically just multiplies you by -1.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems about right.
So she's not Lisa anymore. She's Aesel.
Oh,
It's-
Hazel. We're fighting her in the Middle East. That's not good.
All right, maybe. I'm not sure I'm okay with that comparison, but yeah, okay.
My apologies,
Oh,
Lisa. You didn't
no.
deserve that joke. That was not right.
She's on a
And I mean,
plane
let's
right
be
now.
We're not fighting anybody.
Yeah, alright. That's good, yeah.
We're trying to stave off a little summer vacation boredom for the masses of Twitch.tv.
I guess so.
I like that though. Ugh. Is there a slang for cunnilingus? Like
Lots
hold me
Cuddly. Hit him with the
Munchin'
cuddly.
bush.
I don't like. Okay, rug munchin. Any
Rug munching, yeah.
variety of munchin. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Baron von Munchausen.
Yeah, no, he
Going down? I don't know. What are we...
Going down, okay.
Yeah, going
We're
down,
just looking for other words, basically?
Jamming the clam? Well, no, that's more masturbating.
Yeah.
For a
Is
lady.
giving face a cunnilingus?
Brain.
Oh, no, but brain is a blowjob.
Sweeping the
No,
peep?
those things, I think they carry over in both directions now.
No, so the thing is...
Oh, Rod's got facts.
I'll break you down the etymology of this slang.
Give me an edamame.
Yeah,
When you're...
I'll have the edamame, please.
The brain is like, it's implying that you're fucking her so deep in the throat, you're hitting the brain.
Oh.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
I mean,
no.
pretty much, yeah.
Have you
make
ever
a new
popped
one?
champagne on a plane while getting some brain? And with that ass, she said, I ain't ever seen snakes on a plane. How is Kanye West throat fucking somebody on an airplane? The logistics of it are mind-boggling.
Yeah,
Don't hit any
there's
turbulence.
a little bit of turbulence. Yeah,
No
she's
turbulence.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, but is he flying like Emirates or something?
Dude, that dick's a bullet.
How does he... There's
Watch
no
out.
space for this.
How many G's is that dick going at?
Mm-hmm. I shot a
Gs.
gun in Florida when I went to Florida recently.
What
When
kind of
you
gun
say
did
I
shoot?
shot a gun, you mean you shot a gun?
No, I didn't
Based on
shoot
the-
at a gun. No.
Yeah.
I didn't use a gun to shoot another gun.
No, I meant did you ejaculate? Because that's
Oh,
we were just talking about.
That's a love gun.
Yeah, several times. Yeah.
Can you
Okay,
get
so you
an
didn't shoot a gun.
erection in a jet?
Like,
If you're going top speed, you're having to wear one of those suits that keeps your
Yeah.
body from getting G-force. And more importantly, if you could get an erection, could you then come?
Oh, yeah, what if you came
At 3
but it just, like,
Gs.
went deeper inside
Oh,
of you?
ejaculation via centrifugal force.
Yeah.
right,
Something like that, yeah.
So you go on that UFO ride at the carnival hard enough that you just soil yourself.
Or
I
what
mean,
if you
you've
just
heard
have
of
a
the
fetish for
human
jets?
This is the human centrifuge.
Exactly.
If you if you sat in a centrifuge, would it like mix up all your cum together so that your
What?
sperm gets bashed around and then
Well, I
like
think
creates,
if you were
creates
going
fusion?
They'd be all
if you were
stupid at the end.
spinning fast enough in a centrifuge, it would just separate you into like, layers of man soil.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I already separate myself in layers of man soil every night, so
It's like soil
How
and
so,
green.
though?
Well, only two.
What does that mean?
Top and bottom?
Well, the flesh part and then
and
the
bean.
semen part is really what I'm getting at here.
Semen gets its own part?
I'd
You're
say so, yeah.
you're basically equating semen to like your
Oh my God.
humanity entirely. Like
It's a
your
layer.
human existence.
I'm expelling
died.
carbon into the into the universe.
That's true.
Tell us about your gun.
Yeah. What gun did you fire?
I fired an M14 rifle.
An M14.
Oh,
Was it an
M14A.
A6? Yeah. Did you have it on
Um,
burst or single shot?
Did it take
Where did you drop in?
5.56?
How many scopies did you have?
Dude, I forgot the name of the gun already. It doesn't matter because it can only have 2 attachments, which
Nope.
makes it a low-tier gun in
The
Low
M-
T.
modern PUBG world.
Isn't the M4 the one with 4 attachments?
Well, the
No.
M4.
and the M1 is the one with 2 attachments.
Rob, tell us about your gun.
Yeah, so you shot this gun. Tell me
I
more.
shot a gun at the target. Yeah. It's
I
me and
saw
my
you were
cousin
in the
were
hit
taking
markers.
this. Yeah, no, me and my cousin. Well, so we went with family, and they wanted to shoot, but then they did not enjoy it. It turns out. So
Oh no.
yeah, so like we were gonna shoot a lot more, and then we didn't want to be like dick bags and like have them wait for us to shoot more guns. So we only
okay.
fired 20 rounds, but we hit the target 12 out of 20 of those
That's
rounds.
pretty good.
So, yeah, I mean,
Better
It's like
than
no
Dan in
rounds.
Battlegrounds.
Is that
Yeah.
one magazine?
it's. I think it's like roughly one of the clips. You could get that.
Sorry, magazine, you meant?
Yeah, it's a magazine.
You're right. Yeah, but
You fired full auto, by the way, so like,
no,
because that would be incredible.
3-round bursts.
none of the guns in that place were full auto. They were all
Thank
semi-automatic.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
that'd be like
Bye-bye,
dangerous.
Very dangerous. Yeah. I mean, the rule was that like if you were 10 years or older, you were allowed to fire the guns.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Wow, 10
like
years?
kids in the
That's pretty
Ozark.
old.
I know they should be
That's so
letting them in
stupid.
earlier.
It doesn't take 10 years to learn how to fire a gun.
Yeah, it's fucking move your finger. It's just basic motor. function.
Yeah, it takes you 10 years not to learn to aim it at other things while you
That's
do it.
true. I mean, if you start firing a gun when you're below the age of 10, There is a chance that you would use that for some kind of petty cause. Oh, he stole my Lego. I'm just gonna shoot him, right?
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah, he mixed the wrong kind of cartoons or something with that. Watch out.
Yeah. So there's a lot of discussion in this country over, you know, at what point human life starts.
Right.
Oh,
all right, we're going down that road today.
Has anyone ever considered that maybe the answer isn't, you know, in the fetus years? Maybe it's actually like, you know, 6 years old.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not saying
When
that
they
it
start-
should be legal to abort 6-year-olds. But I'm just saying, when you look at a person's ID and they're like 18, they're not really 8. They've only lived for like 13 years.
Well, and by various definitions that you might consider, they haven't lived at all.
I would, until you pay your first year of income tax, you're still, as far as
Oh
I'm
yeah,
concerned,
you don't
not
count as a citizen then.
You should
not a
just
full
be
citizen.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's a society thing and not just being
No, you don't
alive.
deserve life. You should be definitely skinned alive
I
and
didn't
burned.
say that.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
I think
I'm
you
just
should
saying-
probably be a slave to the state, right? Like forced to work in the factories, you know, and make the clothing and the technology for and then we're not going to be losing jobs, right? Because then, you know, we don't have to outsource. We just make the children do.
That is important that we not lose the jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, state mandated slavery, definitely a good call.
I'm not saying
Let's go.
state mandated, but maybe state permitted.
Right.
Well,
yeah, no.
permission is sort of endorsement, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's implicitly, I'd say.
Which turns into a mandate.
But just news for you guys: if you subscribe via Twitch Prime, Twitch has worked out a deal with the American government that you're exempt from the mandatory military service that you'll have to do in my version of America. So
Right.
plus, you get a golden loot box in Overwatch right now. So
$25 value if you can figure out how to extract the value from it.
if that didn't sell you before,
Probably several millions of dollars of value since you'll have your freedom as well.
Man, my friend was telling me, he just watches Twitch, that he was watching another streamer, and basically the guy was just like, everybody just click your Twitch Prime sub button right now. I want to see how many we can get in 5 minutes. I was like,
That's a great
are you
idea.
serious?
Did it
super
work?
weird that you would run into.
He got
somebody
like
in the wild who watches
750
you.
subs in 5 minutes. It just, not something I would personally do or say, but, you know, to each their own.
Dude, first off, I'm just doing it selflessly. I don't
No,
want these
yours
people
is
to
funny.
miss out.
There's a
I don't want these
serious.
people to miss out on the golden loot crate, dude.
I mean, if it was platinum, even, you know,
It
I'd
could
go for
have
it.
any legendary in the game in it, maybe. I can't remember.
Mine had a golden Torbjorn skin, I
Heroes
guess.
never die.
Dude, absolutely true. As long as you use your Twitch Prime token. I'm not even saying use it on me, but just get that golden loot crate. And then there's one other thing. You can get like, there's a point-and-click adventure games. Day of the Tentacle Remastered you can get for free right now.
Oh.
I think
Yeah,
that
but
was
you gotta
on
use the
sale
Twitch
for
launcher, though.
$4 on Steam the other day.
Well,
Have you guys played
Twitch Prime.
Kingsway?
I thank you for
You mean
the
Sway?
beautiful on-planned segue, Cobalt.
Boom.
Yesterday, I got a package in the mail from Adult Swim that cost me $15.
Oh no!
And inside it was a code for Kingsway. And
Oh, so you bought it
And-
for $15?
and the foam sword.
The
that,
foam sword was awful.
that was curved and bent like a broken.
My
penis.
dog ate mine the second day.
He
or
ate
chewed
them?
he chewed it up, and we were like, no, dog. But
Look.
now we don't have to keep it. So, good dog.
I love
kind
Adult
of.
Swim games, and I think that they have some great ideas. I don't think the foam sword was one of them.
You know, I really like the plushie they sent me for the Slug Cat
Yeah.
game. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no issues there. I think we should be consultants for them, and we could tell them how not to spend their money. No more foam swords.
The thing
Those
is,
are
they
out.
sent it in the biggest box, didn't they?
Yes.
It was
Yeah,
like
it's huge.
a massive box for this little foam sword that was already bent. You know, like,
They were made in Canada though, so I do appreciate that.
oh.
Honestly,
Wait, they were made in Canada, shipped to the United States, and then you paid for it to import back over.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty confusing situation. Like, I think that economically, on like an international level, this single foam sword transaction might have cost the taxpayer like $100.
For a thing you didn't really want anyway.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty minor problem. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, they sent me free stuff I didn't want. But like at the same time, it is like a little.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about all those other parts to the transaction. There's too much shipping.
Like, dude, somebody built this, pressed a button to make this in a factory, and then they packed it in a box, put it on a truck. The truck drove to an airplane or a boat. The boat sailed to the United States of America, dropped it off. Somebody at the processing depot looked at it and said, okay, put it over here. This one's going to Atlanta now. And
So much paperwork.
Shipped to Atlanta, and then in Atlanta they said, okay, we're going to paste these P.O. box things on it right now. And then somebody put it on another truck, put it on another plane, flew it back to Canada. And then they were like, you have to pay $15 for this.
You know, $15, you probably take a bus out there to wherever their headquarters are.
Yeah, but I might get my head chopped off.
Well, that's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, they emailed me a key and sent me that box, so they double dipped me. Which,
it's still not as
That's a
bad.
good kind of double dip.
Yeah, that one's okay, but like
Yeah.
the worst was Prey, where Bethesda's like, we don't send advanced review codes anymore, and instead we'll send you this like moldy ass banana and like a pound of coffee and a mug, but no code.
He's not joking about the banana. It was an actual physical fruit that was,
It was
old.
and it was. I
Oh.
mean, it got shipped overseas, so it was like the banana stood no chance.
Yeah.
Tell me how the customs works for that, by the way. That's actually the one
shouldn't
thing
have.
you could get in huge trouble for
I
if you
think-
tried to bring over the border.
I think Bethesda might have accidentally smuggled. I'm not sure.
That's what I mean! I died. I freaking died.
This one's
Oh,
a
I've been
trash.
dead for a while, honestly.
Well, you're
No.
playing co-op.
Dude, like, the only thing that whenever I have, you know, like, check out my game interaction from a developer, is just like, don't ever make me send an email back. Just send a code in the email. You know what I mean?
And it's not that hard to email back, but
I know,
yeah,
but
I
it's
agree.
hard,
It's-
but it's like...
It adds friction.
I don't
I
even
know,
know how
I
they
know.
got my address is the odd part. Like,
Yeah,
how
that's-
did you find me like
They
this?
asked for them a while ago.
Yeah,
Everybody
probably.
sent them in.
Not from me, though.
Oh, I don't know. I specifically remember sending them my info at one point, so I get
I
it.
definitely did not. I don't know.
I wouldn't even. I would be actually 0%. I'm already like 1% mad. I was madder yesterday about the grocery store conversation, but like, I would be 0% mad if it just didn't cost me $15. If they just sent me something and I was like, I don't really want this, but it's a nice gesture, that's fine. But if they send something and it's like, it costs me money to open it up, and I'm like, oh, it's a foam sword.
I'm not mad either. I just I want them to get the most value for their money, so they have the most chance to last as long as possible.
Yeah.
Well, the
You know what I
game
mean?
was pretty fun anyway for like
have heard
about
that.
6 hours. It's pretty entertaining. I beat it twice in 6 hours, but there's different classes
Really?
you can play.
Jeez, you gotta save up a little extra, you know? The second one's gonna be dry.
Dusty even.
How did they die with this run? They're playing Eden, and I don't have Eden, so I played Isaac.
Oh, the truth comes out.
I have a lot of good stuff. Yeah. I mean, I could have done... I can't do a Seed of the Eden run on my streak file. It's crazy.
So, like, this is pulling the veil back a little bit, but in all seriousness, I saw someone in chat be like, I got Twitch Prime, how do I get the loot box? There's like a little crown icon on the top bar that's purple. You click on that and it'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yep, and if you have better Twitch TV and there's a crown over your sub button, it means your Twitch Prime sub is ready to go.
I
True.
did not know that.
I didn't know that.
They added that in, yeah, as a
It's a
thing.
good idea.
I made my family in Florida sign up for Twitch so that they can give me free money with their
Yeah.
accounts.
I tell people to steal their parents' Amazon Prime account. They won't
All
even
right,
know.
well, I don't know.
Don't.
That might be pushing
You know
it.
what, guys? If you can't get Amazon Prime for
Oh
free,
my
just
God.
rob a liquor store.
I'm like,
and
if
give
you're
them
like
$5.
if you're like 13, be like, hey, mom and dad, I would really like to log into Amazon Prime and watch all of these awesome free videos. And then
Dad,
once
if
you're
you're not
in,
willing-
boys, once you're in, you just click the connect button and
If
it's
you're not
done.
willing to sell plasma or suck cock so you can give me money, I don't want you in my audience anymore,
Fuck
basically.
yeah.
Man, you can sell
Wait.
your plasma in America? Lucky.
Hey, to tell you the truth, if you don't know my brand of keyboard, you're not a real fan.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, man.
Just don't go propositioning anybody on the street for their Amazon Prime account.
Yeah.
Don't, don't stand on the corner.
No, just suck them
That's a
off
step
and then
too
get your
far.
own.
There you go.
It's just capitalism.
At least it's an exchange then. An exchange of services.
Note, I'm not advocating anyone suck anybody's dick. Please don't.
But if you do,
But I mean, if you did, why
I don't know.
not?
There's probably some line where you just shouldn't say some things, even as a joke. Maybe as a joke, it's
We
not.
dip our foot in that
episode,
pool.
I said that I hated Kat Dennings more than Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, I do remember that. What was up with that?
I got exactly one person who was like, you know Kim Jong-un's a dick, right?
Sometimes that L just feels feisty.
You know what? I kind of agree with you. Don't like her very
I
much.
did follow it up by saying she's clearly not as bad of a person as Kim Jong-un. I just, at the time, I didn't like her at all.
Has she like done anything?
She was in
recently?
Thor 2: The Dark World.
Oh, was she?
And she
Oh,
called-
is she the Hex lady or whatever?
No. This is the last Thor movie from like 2013.
Oh.
So she calls Mjolnir Mew Mew, and it's like she
Oh
doesn't know.
my
She's like
God.
she's one of the top scientists in her field, but she talks like a fucking idiot. You know, God damn. Anyway, it's no big
Get
deal
Mew Mew. Why that?
because she's her
She's
character is an idiot. Is that like? I'm not saying Kat Dennings is an idiot. I think she's been in some lowbrow stuff, but I don't think she's an idiot necessarily.
Yo, speaking of Marvel movies, though, I saw fucking me and Jess went to go see Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
I
yeah.
haven't seen it yet.
It is so good.
It's I really liked it.
I keep in mind, grain of salt. I'm biased. Love Spider-Man, second favorite superhero. But
Takes place in New York.
yeah, exactly. So, but it might be my favorite Marvel movie now, actually.
Dude,
Don't get
Michael
my hopes
Keaton.
up.
Yeah, Michael Keaton was great in that,
Michael Keaton, though.
and Tom
From
Holland was good
Batman
too.
to villain.
Holland.
He did
I
a
never
great
thought-
job.
Man in it.
I never thought
Is
Batman would play a
Ragtag?
villain.
Can I raise one more potential good
Okay.
part of the movie?
Go for it.
Zendaya, though. Zendaya.
Yeah,
I play Zenyatta sometimes. He's alright.
Zenyatta.
Zenyatta, though.
Who else? Martin Starr is in that movie. Martin Starr, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone get the IMDb open. We could do this like for the whole
When does
show.
Ragnarok
Logan
come out?
Marshall Green.
Anyone know who these people are? I
The
don't.
guy from Prometheus
I don't
who
know.
gets really sad that he made the biggest discovery in human
Oh.
history is in that movie.
Michael Fassbender is not in it, but
He would be great though.
he would have been great. Yeah, he would have been great.
Donald Glover. Ladies
Donald Glover
and
is in it.
gentlemen.
Did you accidentally pick a person that is in it?
John Favreau. John Favreau.
Ragnarok is in November.
Anyway, that's the end of that.
Yeah,
It's a
Very good
star-studded cast.
I very, very much enjoyed that.
Dude, I liked
a lot.
it. I was
Yeah.
into it.
Thought it was very good. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to mention to you,
Yeah.
because you said that the thing at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
the Marvel thing at the end didn't really show anything and it was just a little joke.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did say that.
I
That
said
was
that.
very high pitched.
it wasn't at all.
I said that.
Yeah, I won't spoil it for people, but
I don't
like
even remember.
it sets up a potential future Spider-Man villain, and also implies it also
I
implies.
know. Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
know what you're
yeah.
talking about now. Because I went to the subreddit after, and they were like, "I can't wait to see that guy in the next movie." And I was like, "Who? The 2-bit actor that does nothing in this one?" And then they're like, "Actually." Anyway, I see.
I
Dude,
hope they do Venom correctly this time. And
And
I want to see a Carnage too.
Carnage would be really interesting on film. I would be really interested to see how they handle that.
He would murder
Carnage-
everybody.
Isn't he just Red Venom? What's the difference?
I also thought
He's
Carnage
a
was-
serial killer.
He's actually
Oh,
like he
that's-
was a murderer.
What is Venom then?
Venom is just like a guy that Peter Parker went to high school with, isn't he?
And the Venom
Yeah.
is an alien suit from a different world.
It's like a symbiotic, some kind of parasite, like made out of black ooze, as far as I knew.
He got bitten by
yeah.
a radioactive snake, and then he became.
I think it's a different type of alien than the red ones or than the black one.
I think they're both the same alien type. It's just that they're different symbiotes. Like Black Suit Spider-Man is the same symbiote as Venom.
Yeah, but they're still the same color scheme there. I don't know. I gotta look it up.
I don't know.
Yeah, the color is very important. I don't know beyond that.
I want to raise something about Thor: The Dark World that I didn't talk about yesterday.
Okay.
I think it might have the worst after-credits scene in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I'll briefly, because the movie came out 4 years ago. If you're worried about Thor: The Dark World spoilers, just don't watch it. Okay.
That's the one with the weird, like elf people or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. It's got Malekith. It's like the bad guy. He's a weird dark elf. So they I forget what it's called, the Aether or something like that. They capture the Aether, and it turns out, because this is a cinematic universe, the Aether is like one of the Infinity Stones. So they take the Aether in the after credits scene, they take it to the Collector from Guardians of the Galaxy, Benicio del Toro. And they go, hey, here's the Infinity Stone, dude. You like, don't do anything weird with it. And Benicio del Toro's like, I'm Benicio del Toro. All I do is weird shit all day, every day. They walk away before he even gets like out of earshot. Benicio del Toro goes, 1 down, 5 to go. Benicio! They can hear you. That's like, you're all speaking the same language. Why doesn't he just like? I'm surprised the Thor Asgardians didn't come back and just be like, "Pardon me, like, I mean 1 down, 5 to go." Like, I get that you're setting up. This is back in 2013 when, you know, normie scum like myself didn't know what the Infinity Stones were, but still, it's like a little bit bad cybersecurity, dude.
Are you sure it's Benicio, by the way?
What is it, Benicio?
I think it's just Benicio.
Bunny Chow.
I thought I was saying the same thing.
I think you're right. I think it's Bunny Chan is what it is.
Doesn't what's his name? Thanos just want the stones so that he can impress Death, which is one of the 4 cosmic beings that created the universe.
That was going towards
impregnate Death.
Yeah, that's
no, not impregnate. Yeah. He's trying to impress Death. One of the 4.
That's the way I understand it.
He wants to destroy the universe to impress her.
There's gonna be a resident expert on the show pretty soon, so.
Oh, is Mel joining us?
Yeah, Michael A. L. Fox has been watching all these comics explained videos, so he can explain it to us.
Oh.
I'd really like to see him explain the picture that I saw of Thanos riding a gyrocopter and saying, "I'll get you next time," that I saw.
I want them to do Darkseid in the DC universe, but then we have to deal with Superman and Batman again, probably.
Well, they already did Doomsday, and you know how well that turned out.
Yeah, because they put Lex Luthor... Like, seriously? Come on. They put Lex Luthor's DNA inside of Doomsday. Yeah. What the hell is that about?
That was a stupid movie.
Why is Lex Luthor an important person at all to anyone?
He's my least favorite villain.
Well, like... So, there's 2 Lex Luthors is the thing. There's one, the original Lex Luthor's a mad scientist, and then the other one is like this, like, mad
just a rich bald guy.
Yeah, right. Well, because
that's why his hair is important, but...
I guess that's true.
But so, like the Batman vs. Superman tried to do, like, the mix of both, where he's, like, the cunning businessman who's also a mad scientist kind of thing, and it was just kind of bad.
They turned him into like a really bad version of Heath Ledger's Joker in that movie.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
He's supposed to be really buff, and also I want him to wear a super suit from like a Krypton super suit.
Like the purple and green one with the popped collar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, hear me out here. You know who else is bald and super rich and pays our salaries? Jeff
the Monopoly
Bezos.
guy?
Jeff Probst.
He is fucking jacked,
dude! Jeff Bezos for Lex Luthor in the Justice League movie.
Hell yes.
Anybody that looks like Mr. Clean can do the job, pretty much.
He's saying he'd be able to better identify with the character if he's actually really rich.
Yeah!
Why don't we just have Mr. Clean do it? We could CGI him in. Be great.
I think Kevin Spacey wasn't bad. Kevin Spacey was a pretty good
Kevin Spacey, oh my god.
I have a few movie preferences that are almost indefensible, okay? Okay. And this is one of them. I think that Superman Returns is not that bad.
Oh my god.
I think it's like a 6.5 out of 10.
I think that's fair, yeah.
I mean, like, I'd give it a 5.
That movie is literally Superman lifts heavy things. That's what that movie is.
I agree. There's some really weird stuff, like he uses X-ray vision to like spy on his kids, and like I'm like, that's Superman. That's a little weird. But it's also you got to view it from the lens of 2006, whereas like superhero movies were mostly like pretty bad.
They didn't have ways to track your kids on their cell phone yet.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, X-ray vision was the only option.
They didn't have the default settings in Snapchat, so.
Yeah, and he also didn't have Lucius Fox to be like, am I gonna input my name into your eyeballs afterwards?
Yeah.
So if Superman Returns is when he's like coming back from like the future, then what time setting is the other one taken in? Because he has kids in that one, and in Batman vs Superman, it's just Lois Lane that he's living with, no kids.
So
Or like Lois Lame.
And
Superman Returns,
Batman is old as shit already. So
Superman Returns actually technically takes place within the universe of Superman 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it's like
What?
a
So it's
sequel
different-
to the Richard Donner ones.
But didn't they
Yeah.
use the same Superman?
No,
Actor?
Christopher
Oh,
Reeves
it's a
got
different
in a
one?
horrible
Yeah.
accident and
Not, okay.
unable to reprise this role.
Yeah, he fell off a horse, I know.
He still have elastic S powers in the middle of his chest that he can pull off and trap people.
In that universe, yes, he does.
So why doesn't he ever use it? It seems like the ultimate tool for every problem.
Good question. Good question.
He used it once and only once and never again. If you
all he
don't know what I'm
needs.
talking about, he takes the S off his chest and it turns into a black hole to another dimension and he traps the bad guys in it.
Oh, you're talking that's the original influence for the Minus Realm.
The bizarre
Yeah.
world, or is that different?
When he
No.
traps General Zod in the negative realm or whatever.
Oh, I
right.
remember. Okay,
Throws
yeah.
the S off his chest.
Why doesn't that happen more?
Actually, it's not an S, it's his family sigil.
Maybe
My
he got it
father
from his
still
weird
stands.
ship. They just
Yeah,
have like a
there's
whole
an
bunch
S
of
there.
tools and stuff there that he can
Does
use
have
only
an S
one
there.
time.
Wait, what happens to the S in that movie when after he takes it off? Does it reappear on his chest like it never left?
I don't know.
Or does he carry these people in his chest?
His mom just sews him another one.
Well, no,
No.
doesn't he? After
GG.
he captures Zod, doesn't he show up in like a crystal like seconds later or something?
Yeah, he's like he's hurtling through outer space or something in that crystal. And goes, I'll get you next time, super dupe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one of those additions that like was not part of Donner's idea for the movie because they cut him off at the end, and then the other director fucking added in the super chest thing and also added in a hilarious scene where Zod is, using his super breath to blow a hurricane through the city, and oh, he's got his super breath and a man's holding an ice cream cone. I wonder what'll happen.
Oh no.
Yeah, so, shit like that was added in.
Did it
Well,
knock over the ice cream cone?
It went in his face, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and ice cream all over his face. And they played a slide whistle and everything. They didn't
Does your evil know no bounds?
the part that bugs me isn't so much that the concept of the S being a portal is awful, because it is, but the problem is that that character has never had that power before.
Yeah.
Where did they get that idea from?
Yeah, some serious power creep to Superman, man.
Well, the original Superman could actually destroy entire galaxies, but they had to remake him and scale his abilities down a little bit because he was too OP.
So he's
He's
not
still
Frieza.
super OP.
They changed him from a Frieza to a Vegeta, like early Vegeta.
There's
Well, like-
always those problems with superhero movies. Whenever they have to do a reboot, they have to like establish a certain baseline level of power, but then in the second one, he's got to do something even greater. So
Right.
if they ever have to reboot it again, you got to start back from scratch. Where you see a scene where Andrew Garfield's like, "Oh, I can swing."
That's the problem with Superman is he's always amazing, and
Yeah.
so
That's the problem
and
with
his
like
weakness is
DC
boring.
heroes, though. Like straight up. Like if you ever watch the Flash TV show, every episode he gets a new power. He's fucking throwing lightning bolts and making storms. And going back
you must
in time.
learn to vibrate your legs twice as fast to reach the mecha universe.
Flash is getting nerfed to shit, man. They're not even going to support it in HTML5 anymore.
Yeah, thank God.
That's fair, yeah.
Dude, I like what you said about Lucius Fox, though. Like, also, I think I just called him Lucius. And
You did, yeah.
I'm starting to worry about the way that I pronounce names, but that's for another day. The Lucius Fox in The Dark Knight is the worst person of all time. And I think I brought up this exact anecdote on the show once.
Yeah.
I think we've done a few of these bits already.
In The Dark Knight, Batman's like, hey, I gotta find the Joker. Can you turn on the NSA for me? And he specifically says, once a box is open, it can't be closed again. And then Lucius Fox goes, I'll do a lot of things, but I'm not gonna do that. And then Christian Bale's like, please. And he's like, all right, but this is the last time. He said when you turn on the box, you can never turn it off again.
Yeah.
I thought he meant I will only make exceptions to my moral standards one more time.
Well,
yes, but
I will say, in fairness, in The Dark Knight Rises, you know, Lucius Fox isn't working for Batman anymore.
That's true. He took a stand after he opened up every electronic device to surveillance and quit.
That's what the one more time meant. That's like, we're do one more heist together and then I'm out.
He's like the inverse Edward Snowden or something.
He's Val Kilmer in Heat.
I think he means
Now you got
once you open it up, like, there's no way that you can ever go back to the way it was before, not as in like a...
Not back to a pre 9/11 world.
Right.
Yeah, he's got to go back to the past, Samurai Jack. What shot?
Black to the blah, 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 blah.
To play the shitty games that suck
That
ass.
suck ass, yeah. Samurai Jack was known for that.
Why is
Dude, have you
Eden
seen-
still locked?
Have you seen Val Kilmer's Reddit account?
No.
He's like a cool dude.
Is he?
He just, every once in a while, he just shows up. And like, someone will be like, yeah, you know, Top Gun was a